If you clicked on this video, you want to learn how to get rich fast, and you probably clicked on this with a lot of skepticism. You're probably looking at me thinking, who is this kid that can tell me how to get rich in a short amount of time? Well, these are the three principles I use to go from 0 to 150K profit in a month in 9 months. Literally 0 March of 2023 to by December of 2023, 150 grand profit in my pocket by using these three principles. So if that's not enough credibility, I don't know what is. In this video, it's probably going to be 10 to 15 minutes. I'm going to show you how to get rich fast. Now, these aren't going to be conventional things. These aren't going to be, the usual things you see on YouTube, because if you clicked on this, you want to get there fast. So these 3 points are going to be relatively extreme. And if you're willing to make the sacrifice, that's what it's going to take to get to extreme goals in a short amount of time. So let's get right into it. Number one, because like I said, this is a 3-step formula. Number one, you need to pay someone who has done what you want to do, so they will teach you. Basically, you need to find a mentor. Now, you need to pick a business, obviously. Once you know what that business is, you need to go to someone, one of the top guys in the industry, ideally someone who's already teaching it, whether they have a program, a community, something like that, where they will teach you, what they're doing. You need to go to them and see if you can pay them to teach you. This is how I built my sports content business. I paid someone $3 grand. I only had $4 grand at the time, and they showed me how to do it. And that's literally the thing that has paid for my entire lifestyle. Now I'm posting on my personal page, just like you guys are watching right now on Instagram and on YouTube. I paid someone to show me how to do that, and I learned from them, and now I'm doing it. It's a way to speed run success, because what happens if you start on your own? Can you be successful? Yes, 100%. But it's not going to be fast, because you're going to have to go through all the trials and tribulations of being a new guy in whatever industry you're in. So the only way to bypass that is to pay someone to tell you the exact blueprint of how they did it. It'll basically allow you to become successful very quickly. So this is what I did. This is what I did not only with my main sports content business, but also with my personal brand. So this is you, and this is your mentor. Now, what is the difference between you and the guy who has already done what you've wanted to do? How you get here is it is a matter of info, and it is also a matter of action. That's all it is. The person who has already done what you want to do, they know more than you, and they have more information than you, and they've taken more action than you. They have the experience, and they have more knowledge. So the only way to get to where the mentor is by learning that information and taking the same amount, if not more, action. That is what you need to do. And that is why it's so powerful, like I just mentioned, to pay a mentor. They will tell you exactly what to do, and you will be able to basically replicate that exact same formula and do it yourself, and basically avoid all of the roadblocks, because they already tell you what is going to happen since they've already been through it. So step one, pay someone who has done what you want to do. Pay someone who is successful like you want to be to teach you how to be successful. Now, I know that's pretty simple, but with most people in today's day and age, with how normalized college is and learning business from broke teachers, that sounds crazy. I wouldn't want to get, bodybuilding advice from someone who's fat. I wouldn't want to, go to a flexibility class, go to a yoga class from someone who looks like they're 400 pounds. Like, these are just basic things that you need to comprehend if you want to be rich. And if something like this aggravates you, then you probably got a lot of work to do anyway. So step number 2, do 4 to 5x the work they did. And why I highlighted speed here is because you want to get rich fast. How I got rich: I am a sports content creator. That is my number one business. I still do it to this day. I looked at the top creators in my industry. How much were they posting? They were posting once a day, once every 2 days, once every 4 days. Sometimes they were lazy. So I went and I looked at them and I said, okay, if I post 4 times a day, which I did 4 times a day, every single day, like clockwork, for 6 months, I will literally be doing 8 to 16 to 32 times the amount of content they are doing, like, consistently. And if I can make that content good, if I can do the same thing they're doing at that much more volume, I am literally guaranteed to succeed. That's what I did, and it has literally paid for every single thing I've done in my life. That is how I made all my money. I blew up my page as a sports content creator. I went from 0 to 75K in about 6 months, and that completely changed my life. That is how I went from 0 to 150K profit in a month. And before I get into the rest of this, guys. If you want to learn sports content, the best business on the planet in 2025, because it has 1000x margins, I'm going to leave a few links for you below. I have basically a hour and 20-minute video with a free course on how you can start. You don't have to pay me a dime. You can get your page up and running, and I'll explain exactly what sports content is. But if you're serious about learning, you want me to teach you directly, I have a community of over 50 guys. It's called Sports Creator Academy, where I will one-on-one teach you exactly how to go from zero to your first 10K a month as a sports content creator. And if you're serious, if you're ready to get going, I'm going to leave a link below where you can book a call with me directly, no closer or anything like that. We will talk one-on-one to see if it's a good fit for you and for me. So I'm going to leave those links below if you are interested. But to get back into the video, I did 4 to 5 times the work everybody else was doing. I did more content, I did better content, and I was just working harder, and I saw the rewards. I saw the fruits of my labor. So that's what you need to do. For example, this is a bodybuilding example that I laid out for you guys. This is you on the left. This is your competition on the right. You guys are competing to win at a bodybuilding competition. So this is you. You work out 1 time a day, you have 1 healthy meal a day, and you have 4 cheat meals a week. This is you over here on the left. These right here are your stats. And if you look at your competition, he is doing 2 workouts a day. All of his meals are healthy, and he's only having 2 cheat meals a week. He is having half the amount of cheat meals and doing double the amount of healthy food and double the amount of workouts, most importantly. So who do you think will win this competition, guys? It doesn't take a genius to figure this out. This guy, your competition, will win because he is doing more action and he is getting it done faster. He is literally doing twice the amount of progress as you are. Imagine that. If you do 2 times as much work as everybody else, it's simple math. You can accomplish what other people are accomplishing in 6 months. And the exciting thing about that is if you're competing with people who are already successful, if you're looking at the top people in your industry and then you're doing double as them like I did, you can not only get to the top of the industry, you can absolutely destroy whatever industry you're looking to break into, because you are doing twice the work, not of an average person, of someone who is already at the top. That's what I did, guys, and that's what you need to do with whatever industry you're in if you want to get rich fast. So to recap where we're at so far, before I go over number 3. Number 1, pay someone who has done what you want to do directly so that they will teach you. And then number 2, do 4 to 5x the work they did. This is how you do it fast. Yes, you can do the same amount of work. It'll just take a longer amount of time. If you want to get things done quick like I do, I want to reach success, I want to get as rich as possible, as quickly as possible, you simply need to do more volume, and that is how you will get more money, more volume of riches quicker. It is very simple math. So number 3, and this is honestly the most important part, do not stop until you are rich. Now, this is the stupid mining meme that I laid out for you guys that literally everyone and their moms has seen. But basically, say this guy, number 1, mines, right? He's going and he doesn't stop. As you notice here, these diamonds are farther away than number 2. He has to do more work, but if he never stops, eventually he will get here and he will collect all the diamonds because he was persistent, he was disciplined, he didn't give up when he didn't see any results right here like most people. This is where most people give up. Now, if you look at number 2, he actually has an easier path because in his mind, as you can see, he only has to go a short distance. He only has to go from here to here, almost half the distance of guy number 1. But if he walks, let's say right here, and he gets discouraged because he hasn't got any results and he just basically turns around, he is never going to see these diamonds even though his path was easier. So guys, the point of this, the stupid meme, is that if you don't stop, that is the only way to guarantee success. And too many people, when they do this much volume of work, when they're actually locked in for the first time of their life, like if they're doing 4 to 5 times the work, like I'm telling you to do, of the top people in their industry, they'll be amped up for a week or 2, and then they realize, oh, this is too much. I haven't seen any results yet. You know, I'm never going to get anywhere, and they stop. And then you end up like this guy right here, and you don't have any diamonds, where the guy who didn't stop, this guy right here, has all the money and all the success that you could have had if you were more disciplined. So guys, do not stop until you are rich. I guarantee you, you can put a guarantee, you can quote me on this right now. If you do 4 to 5 times the work as everybody else and you pay someone who has already succeeded to teach you one-on-one, and you take what they tell you and you do that much volume until you're rich for an extended period amount of time, it will not be long until you see results. That is what I have done countless times in my life. The most significant one was in my business, like I told you guys. And this is how I did it. If I stopped 2.5 months in, I wouldn't have made any money. I never would have hit that 150K profit month. But because I kept going and I did it for 6 months straight, around month number 4, that is when I started to get views on my page, and that is when it started to pop off, and that is when everything changed for me, but only because I kept going. So guys, all you have to do, pay someone to teach you one-on-one what you are trying to learn. If you want to get rich fast, like I said, all of these are if you want to get rich fast. If you don't want to get rich fast, sure, go on YouTube, learn on your own, go through the hardships on your own. If you don't have any money, fine, completely fine. That's what a lot of people do. But if you want to get rich fast, this is how to do it. So number 1, pay a mentor, pay someone to teach you one-on-one what you are trying to learn, someone who's obviously succeeded in that field. Number 2, do 4 to 5 times the amount of work of them and of everybody else so that you will get to results 4 to 5 times faster. And number 3, simply stay consistent and don't quit. I guarantee if you do all of these 3 things, you will win. It is literally a guaranteed process. The only thing that I cannot guarantee is how long it'll take. It might take 6 months. Guys, I went from 0 to 150K profit in a month in 9 months. That is unbelievable amounts of time. You can succeed that quickly. You could succeed faster than me. It might take you 2 years. But what's important is that you are putting in the work, because every time you do that, you are making deposits. Every time you're putting in the work, you are getting closer to that end goal. And it is literally inevitable that you hit that goal. And it is inevitable you'll hit it faster if you're doing this type of volume of work. So I hope you guys found this video informative. If you want to see more business content, all I post on this channel is every single thing I've learned going from 0 to a millionaire at 19 years old. And also, if you guys want to see more of not just business content, but also lifestyle, I post a bunch of stuff on here. Subscribe to the channel. And if you want to learn directly from me one-on-one how you can become a sports content creator, I'm going to leave a link below with an hour and 20-minute long course that you can learn for free. And if you're more serious, if you want to learn from me one-on-one, then book a call with me below. I'll see if you are a good fit to join Sports Creator Academy to make your first 10K a month online. And then last but not least, guys, make sure to follow my Instagram for daily value. I post multiple times a day on there. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you in the next one.